Hey y'all, Honey Girl Beautiful Soul. Extremely blessed to have her and Daddy. What you're looking at here, this used to be a Travel America, right? Well, I don't think they're going to be, it used to be a truck stop and whatever. I don't think they're really going to need one anytime soon, you know, unless they could get more people to drive, you know, trucks with the real Class A's. But it's funny now, that's all you see is you know, commercials for that, you know. But they didn't really care about the Americans here because they had a bunch of illegals, you know, doing that. So now they care because they need people, and us Americans really don't care. Right, honey, go American Patriot. I'm American Patriot. So right now it just sits abandoned. They had to put a fence around it because people were, you know, parking back here because they had nowhere else to park to, you know, live in their vehicles. So let's take a walk around, right, honey girl? Check it out. They got like security cameras. You can see them at night. That's like Walmart cameras flashing blue. Hey, this thing right here, this Orland Craft Fair, to be a lot of illegals there because Orland has more illegals than Corning. So runafence.com is probably a legal company. You know, all this shit here, that place right there, Econo Lodge, fuck that place. You know, they're packed full of illegals, and you know, used to stay there, not anymore. But you know, look at just Corning doesn't want anything new. They're so corrupt. They just they like it that way, of course, you know. It's part of the Jerkwater USA collection. Susanville is number one. D20 Biodiesel, number one brand. But hey, there's the pet area. But you know, it's just Huell Hauser would be very disappointed, you know. He'd be like, well, that's kind of fucked up. Yeah, it is. All these around here, you got like call them side shows where they pop up there and they sell whatever. It looks like Tijuana, or you're like, when my brother and I went there a long time ago, he bought like chiclets. Well, they weren't real chiclets from like this little kid selling chiclets, the whole thing, because it felt bad, you know. But I mean, you don't have to go to Mexico anymore because fucking Mexico's here. It's especially California. It's a dump ground. It's disgusting. Redding had a guest place motel where all the other states dump their pedophiles. They don't want, you know, they dump them there. And you're staying in a motel with pedophiles. Why aren't they in jail, let alone alive? You know, I like the Punisher. I do. I feel I can identify with that. Hey, look at he put that upside down. But yeah, it's just pretty disgusting, you know. But that's what they want, especially all the, you know, when you got the owner of Loctite Storage. I used to have a storage there here in Corning, and he hides all his illegals at the beginning of the year, you know, in the condemned mobile behind his storage. And then also you got the, I guess, well, I've ICE twice messaged them, more than that. And I guess they came out when I was in Mendocino County over there. Been a mistake moving there. And came out here, and then Corning PD chief didn't want ICE here. Well, hate to break it to that shitbag that, you know, ICE supersedes you. And if cops are gonna be on the side of the rioters and go against ICE, they need to lose their jobs or they need to go to jail. or they need to be deported. All this shit needs to happen. They need to clear it, drain the illegal swamp, you know. I post shit like this on TikTok Talk and I get banned, you know. So I'm not posting on there. It's going to go on Facebook or YouTube. So as long as you don't copyright anything, you know. But I mean, look at this right here. Think of how many more illegal truckers would have been, Durkas would have been parked here. This thing to the left right here, all illegals, you know, this whole thing. The city gets kickbacks. I heard that that's how they got their cop vehicles painted and whatever, because, you know, they let a lot of stuff go. They don't like people like myself. Honeygirl and I have been harassed. I throw it right back in their face. I don't give a fuck, you know. I tell them, do your fucking job, you know, before the American patriots and patriots have to do it for you. You know, I'm going to report more shit, you know. I don't care if they listen to me or not. Eventually they'll come out here. But, I mean, yeah, look at that shit right there. It's all to benefit them and the corruption. So they need to come into, I don't mind military rolling the streets. I'd do it too if I wasn't at the age limit. But I'm going to literally apply for ICE, you know. Why not? And I'll just do my part by not buying anything from anybody here illegally. So but yeah, it's like now it's a wasteland. It's a concrete jungle. So yeah, what a waste. I wonder who owns this. Probably an Indian. They're illegal too, and you know they own a bunch of shit. So the McDonald's over there, it's a second owner now because the other ones couldn't afford to keep it going, you know. And they all keep their money together. They all do their thing, you know. Just like all the Mexicans. Come on. What? What's the matter? Let's go this way. No, we're gonna go this way. Come on. Now we're gonna go, honey, somewhere else. We're gonna go hiking to parts unknown. Yes. If you're in trouble and you can't find anybody else to help you, if you can find them, if you can locate them, maybe you can hire Honeygirl and Daddy.